everybody, this is Rita. What is your story? Today I would like to discuss about narrative therapy as a topic, and I wish you to join with me on this journey. So, what is narrative therapy? Well, everybody have their stories. Everybody tell themselves different stories every day. So, what and how we tell our stories determines the outcome of the actions that we take in continuation to the story as a sequel. So that means it is important to understand what is the story we tell ourselves so that we can perhaps look for a different way of telling a better story. So yeah, and in narrative counseling, that is basically what we do. So people are treated as people, not just clients and not patients. They are people who have a story they wish to share with the counselor or with their peer or with themselves. And by telling the story, they're taking on a journey and a challenge of seeking a better alternatives, or finding the treasures within those during those journeys. So the role of the listening partner is then to encourage the person who is on this journey and cheer them on. And so we are not intervening a patient who is having some kind of crisis, and we don't try to interpret for the other person what they mean. They say we listen to them as is, and we ask questions if we have them, and then we can give feedbacks. And we don't try to give any diagnosis, any sort of formal diagnosis, because that is not the role of the listening partner, is it now? The role is to join with them and to listen with them and collaboratively to craft a better story. So the person is also, they don't need to be independent or to grow up, because they are already mature and they are already independent. They just needed someone to listen, and they have all the tools they need to solve their problems. The person as the master of their life, they just need to have the will to use it. So yeah, and so then the challenge is then to find the sparkles, or what I call the treasures, during those journeys. And how do you find those treasures? Well, there are a few different ways. You can try to see things in a different way, or try to retell it in a tone that is more empowering, or you can tell it truthfully, like but you don't try to put yourself down over it. So maybe I should give an example. So for example, I can use my recent experience over the past few days, let's say, or past week, or whatever. So I was in a hospital, and I just came out of hospital because I had food poisoning, and then I had to stay there because my body is weak, and that is because I was feeling sad, and I was feeling a little bit depressed, maybe from the stress of work and study and everything else going on in my life. And then it just all came crashing down when I had the food poisoning, and then I missed the deadline for my assignment, and I was like, oh no, what should I do? And I was panicking, and then I was feeling dizzy, and then I was feeling, still unwell. So how can I finish this? So that is one way of telling the story, that some of us, or maybe a lot of us, told ourselves sometimes, especially when we are not feeling well. So how else might you tell the same stories, or how do you find the treasure in the same story? Maybe I can try something like this. My body was telling me that I needed the rest, and the recent experience told me that I haven't been giving that enough rest. But now I can learn from this, and I can do things about it, and then try to improve through what I learned. And I missed the deadline, yes, but I applied for the extension, and then I can, even though I'm tired and still feeling a bit weak and a little bit dizzy in the head, I can still do a little bit every day. And if I do that, everything will work out and everything will be fine. And now that I have this experience, I can share with you guys, and so in the end, it's a beautiful thing. See, so in different ways we can think about the same problems, but you can learn to find the treasure. So yeah. So another thing about narrative therapy is also about self-affirmation. Like you try to bring yourself up instead of putting yourself down, and it's like being really mindful of the story that you tell ourselves. And lastly, it is about taking action. So now that you know, what can you do about it? So because we are not just a reader of our story, we are also the protagonist. We are the author, the protagonist, or the main actor, the main actress. So it is important for us to take the center stage of our life and take action, just like how I did. I applied for extension, and then I'm working on this assignment. I'm talking with you guys. I'm recording this video, and so yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Let me know if you like this topic. Bye.